So welcome along guys to I've got some bad news actually. Peter the Repelling Pencil is very tired, so today he said he can't do too much drawing. Very sad news, but what we're going to do is just get Peter to do this for us. Is that enough, Peter? He's tired. Where do you want to go? There, no further than there and there. All he's done is given us a few indicators, a few marks of where he's prepared to draw today. So that's all we need guys. Very simple drawing, ridiculously simple. Few lines to see where we start, see where the flowers will go to. Peter's going to bed. Night night Peter, thank you for calling, see you soon. Okay, so that is sad news. So what we'll have to do guys is draw and use this as just the drawing and then paint everything else just with our brushes. Can we do this? Oh no! Maybe we can. Let's have a rest and let's get back with the paintbrushes in a moment or two. So welcome back guys. Big Brian says he can do it. He's confident. He's got water on him. He's a big lad and he's just going to put some dabs of water down. Now dabs are going that way, going central, and they're going that way. That is enough. A little bit of water. And what colour are we going to start with, Peter? We're going to start with Rose Opera. Yeah. And what we're going to do is just dab a few little bits down. Small dabs, biggie dabs. Yeah, big dabs and small dabs. There they are. Nothing much at all. Second colour, Peter, is going to be mauve, coffee strength. Now what we're going to do with mauve, I've got a big chunk of it on there, well, diving on. We're going to put it next to the pink, similar sizes, small bits, biggie bits, a few on the rony bits. Yeah, now what we're doing is going that way, we're going this way, and we're going fairly straighty. Sound good? Good for you. Just the dobs. We're just doing dobs. This is dob painting. What we've got now, royal blue. Bit next to it, look at that diving. Now this is an interesting one, because this is an artist quality colour. Now you see how strong it is in comparison. It dives in. We don't mind, it's good. But sometimes you might think, well, that's a bit strong, but that's the reason. So we're putting it in as well. Sometimes it blends in, look. Sometimes it finds its own way. Doesn't really matter what it does. Doesn't matter at all. So we've got all those colours on. Interesting. They're merging together. We've done nothing with them. Now we're going to throw in some turquoise. Using Mini Dave because he's a bit of a smaller lad. I'm just going to drag a few bit through the white bits. These. So when you put your greens on, think, oh, I'm doing leaves now. That's all you need to think. Yeah. Tap it. Don't drag the brush too much. Just tap and push a little bit. That's enough. Yeah. There we go, there we go. Now we're going to change brushes again. I'm going to use Miss Rigger. This time I'm going to use Sap Green, Coffee Strength, and we're going to add some stems. Start here. Just drag the brush up. Now if you go slowly you can do quite a wide line. If you go quickly you can do quite a thin line. So you just need a variation of all of them, thick and thin. Yeah. then where we've got some white gaps, and that's why we leave some white gaps, we can put little branches on. If that's what they're called on, or they're stems. Branches, what am I talking about? That's when you've got lots of different outlets for a bank. They have branches, aren't they? Well, I don't know. Yeah, see, so we put a main one on and a few little wiggles off it. A bit like dancing. Yeah, you do your main dance and then you do a few wiggles as well. How's that sound? Well, I don't wiggle very well. I just put my foot up and put my foot down. Yeah. So just dragging this through gently. Put a few on each bit. So again, they go into the left-hand side here. Right-hand side here. And the green also will just blend into some of these leaves, petals, stems. Now we've got a bit of darker green, which is Cerulean green. They can either add it to a stem or make a new one. Really, this is so freeform that you can do anything you want. It's a very good freeing exercise, and also allows you to see the possibilities of what you're doing. Always sit back after a while and just have a look and say, oh, I could do with a few more leaves there, or a few more petals there, or a bit more of that colour. There they are, just adding those on. A few more. So there's a lot on there, yeah. We've got all those on. Now, let us dab a little bit of colour off. So this is still pretty wet here. I might pick a bit off there. Pick a bit off. So these just add some little light spots, which saves you painting around them early on. Yeah, there it is, as if by magic. And what we can do around those little light spots is add a little bit of darker stuff and shape it. Look, because we've picked all the moisture off, you can actually shape a little bit of an area. All you're doing is tapping a bit of colour down, but you're dragging the wet colour into that dry bit of paper. Put little individual flowers on. Oh, it's cute as a button. What I try and do is use the colour that's next to it. So this one's mauve. Then a little centre. How easy is that, eh? Easy. There's 1, 2, 5. The train now departing at platform 7. 1, 2, 5. Another flower there, look. Another itty bitty one. Oh, I've done 2. He's done 2. What's he done? Now, if not careful, Peter the Propelling will be out of a job. We will keep his job open though, because the amount of work that lad has done for loose watercolours is unbelievable. Okay, another one. Centre. In fact, you can change the centre colour a bit. Look, I'll put a bit of mauve in there. Even add a few little bits at the end, little spriggy sprigs. Spriggy sprig. What about a few little wider leaves? Now I don't draw leaves on this day, so all I do is get a little splurge and drag it. Yeah, so splurge and drag it. So I'm also using the dry paper there, just to allow some of it to show through. Smaller leaves out here, yeah, because you're not going to have big leaves right at the end, are you? You don't have a very thin little vine and a massive big old leaf. No, do them appropriate to where they are actually on the stem. A little bit of darker stuff just again in the centre. Now, if you want to, you can drag some new stuff in because that is a bit drier now. So depending on how wet or dry the area is, if you go in with this stuff too early, it just blends into the other. Looks beautiful, but looks a bit of a mess when it's dry. Not a mess, but you're not really controlling it. So time is a good old thing, and the more time you give it, the drier it will get. Simple as that. Little stem on there, yeah. You will have amazing fun doing this. There's no specific outcome. Yours will not look like mine, and mine will not look like yours. A little bit of stronger stuff there, you see. I put occasional little blobs of quite strong stuff in. Just attracts the eye and it breaks up the strength a little bit. So you've got weak areas, delicate areas, and strong ones as well. So, all just growing. And we can have a few little flickety flues, you know what they are. Bit of that, bit of that, bit of greenery, eh? And also water just on its own, don't forget that. I'm just going to a little bit of water, just drag it down. Look at that. Just like a waterfall. So you're hitting some of those wet spots and then it's just picking the colour up. All coming down, eh? Would that not make a beautiful little card, a gift for somebody? And that's another thing, guys. Give away your paintings. If you can sell them, great, but give them to a friend, eh? Give them to a stranger even. How would that be? Somebody came up and gave me a painting, just like that, didn't take any time, so you had enjoyed it, and then also somebody else can enjoy looking at it as well. I think that'd be a lovely thing to do. Yeah, so give as well as receive. So I think we'll call it there, guys. I'm going to make that cup of tea. I'm going to have a chat with Peter the Propelling about his job prospects that are back on, and we'll do more of these if you like them, but give this one a go. So I shall see you all again very, very soon.